Now, for those of you who do not know what Pokemon Go is, what rock have you been living under? Yeah, anyway, guys, just joking. Okay, so here's what Pokemon Go is. In the past, Pokemon has been constricted to Nintendo DS's, 3DS's, and that sort of gaming console, the portable ones. However, recently it's been brought to the goddamn real world, chaps! Real world! The real world! Yeah! Now, of course, by that, I don't mean literally there are Pokemon everywhere. Pokemon Go is an app for all Android and iPhone phones that have a connection to Wi-Fi or have a hotspot. Now basically what it does is it tracks your location using the GPS system on your phone, and you basically are told where you are and what Pokemons there are in your vicinity. I'm in Australia at the moment, and Australia is lucky enough to be on the same par with America, and we have had the fortunate luck to have had our Pokemon Go app supplied to us via the Google Store. Now, as you can see, this is my current location. Obviously, it doesn't tell you where I am because that would be a little bit risky. But yeah, as you can see, I've got this little avatar here. That's basically my GPS pointer like you've got on your sat-navs. This little ping that's being sent out from my avatar just here, that enables you to see any close-by Pokemon that are in your vicinity. Currently, I'm a level 6 avatar, as you can see. You actually have to join a team once you get to level 5, and they're all based on the legendary Pokemon from the first Pokemon games, which is... Team Instinct is represented by Zapdos, which is my favourite legendary Pokemon from back then. Also, you collect a variety of medals. They're basically just achievements for doing certain things, such as capturing certain types of Pokemon, getting a certain distance, that sort of thing. This little bar right here, that is all the Pokemon that are nearby me. And as you can see, there aren't any nearby me at this present point in time. But we will be finding some soon because we're going to the nearest hub of Pokemon. So what, my fine felonious audience, shall we be looking for today? Well, I am going to tell you, my chums. Yes, I am going to tell you. Just when my phone loads. Okay, my fine cracking chums, here's what we have for you today. So we have a bunch load of Pokemon, as you can see here. I've already caught a few. Obviously, if you haven't caught a Rattata, I mean, you're a pretty bad trainer if you can't catch a Rattata. And of course, there's a Sparrow, very common corn, common form of bird Pokemon, and of course Zubat, one of my favourite Pokemons of all time. They're a really cool Pokemon. Also, we have 3 mysterious Pokemon that are out in black. Now, as you can see here, 3 paw prints below this, what I'm guessing is a Magneton, indicates how far it is away from me. 1 means it's very close, 2 means it's rather close, and 3 means it's not that close. And of course, no paw prints means you're right on top of it. What are we looking for today? Well, clearly the closest one towards my position right now is a Psyduck, and I don't actually have a Psyduck at the moment. There is also a Sandshrew, and as I said earlier, Magneton. Now, there are many different types of Pokemon out there for us to capture, but they are all relevant to different locations. Now, the reason we would find a Psyduck along the marina is because of the fact that it's a water Pokemon, and water Pokemon can only be found around areas of water. Now, Sandshrew is a desert type Pokemon, so I don't know why he would be hanging around a marina. Maybe he just gotten lost on his way to work or something like that. And Magneton, of course, I think there's an electronics shop around here somewhere. That's probably where he comes from. So what we can judge from these 3 Pokemon right here is that there's a bountiful supply waiting for us. So without any further ado, my chums, tally-ho. Okay, so while we're here, I might as well give you a lowdown on what this little symbol is. I'm sure I'll show you a description of it on the screen. Now, what we see here is a typical Pokestop, which is basically the replacement for a real-life Pokemon. Pokestops are extremely useful places in order to find yourself some Pokeballs or some incense to lure Pokemon near you, or any other type of very useful equipment that you can usually get in Pokemon games. Oh, of course it is random, the generation of what you can get. Yes, as I was saying, there are many different types of these Pokemon that can be found everywhere. Rattatas can be found everywhere. Oh my god! There's a Diglett around, guys. We've got to find the Diglett. Alright, so we're pretty close to the side duck, as you can see, so I think we'll actually go and look for that first, and then we'll go after the diglet. Man, it feels so good to be out on a hunt. And not even a hunt that you kill things, just a hunt for Pokemon. It's awesome. I'm getting closer to the diglet. Oh man, this is so cool. I probably look like a right toss piece walking around with this. Okay, I'm getting very close to the diglet now, people. Getting very, very close. Where are Chap? So we able to find it. Okay, the diglet is the closest to us right now. As we can tell, because the diglet is the first on the top left, that means that it is actually the closest Pokemon. Oh, there's a Nidoran around here. I wonder why Nidoran would be around here. Yeah, guys, it's just a little thing that I'm going to be doing. I actually want to turn it into a series of sorts because it's cool coming out here and adventuring and finding out more about your local area. Pokemon Go is an absolute genius of an idea, it really is. Oh, we're right on top of the diglet, people. We're right on top of it. Oh, there it is. I can see the diglet. There it is, guys. Bottom left-hand corner. There it is. Right, it's right in front of us, people. We're going to go capture it. So right now, guys, I am battling the diglet. Once you click on the Pokemon, it'll turn up on the screen, and all you do is you just throw the Pokeball. Very simple, but you've got to make sure you time it right. There, see, perfect shot in one go. That was a perfect shot right there. Right, so we're going to let it roll around for a bit in its ball, and it should be captured. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. We have just caught ourselves a goddamn diglet. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. So what you have here is a candy which you use to evolve and power up your Pokemon. Same thing for the Stardust, except you don't use it to evolve it. So this will be added to my collection of awesome Pokemon. And as I have not captured this Pokemon before, it'll be registered to my Pokedex. There you go. All the information you could ever know or want to know about it. Now, right down here at the bottom, it shows where you captured it and a very neat little option called transfer. Now this is for if you have multiple Pokemon, you can ship them off to the professor that introduced you to the game. Sorry, there's a mosquito around me. And you can receive candies for it. Of course, you can only receive one candy, but as far as I know, you do get something for it. So yeah, guys, it's a very, very awesome game. Let's continue the hunt. Now, one thing that Pokemon is also assured to give you is the chance to battle Pokemon. However, there is no player versus player system as of yet, but that shall come out in a later update, as I am sure of it. Now, there is another option. There is the Pokemon gyms. Now, at very noticeable locations in your hometown, you can find these anywhere. Mine, for example, is just up that hill on the playground. That is what a gym looks like, a massive blue tower right in the middle of your map. Don't confuse it for a Pokestop because, man, oh man, it is anything but a Pokestop. I am currently at level 6 at the moment, but my Pokemon is still very weak. Now, when I battled my first gym, I kind of got the shit kicked out of me. I didn't realise that a level 3 gym meant that you would have to face up against 243 level Pokemon, whereas my highest is about 141. Which is ranked in CP points, I might add. Now, what other Pokemon can we find? So, as you can see from this, there is a Charmander around. And I don't know why a Charmander would be next to a goddamn lake, everyone. Why would a Charmander be next to a lake, of all places? It's a fire Pokemon. Shouldn't it be like a volcano or something like that? Okay, guys, I am really close to Charmander now, but even more surprising, right? I am even closer to a Meowth. Now, I have never, ever seen a Meowth in this game yet, though provided I have only been playing for the past 3 days, but it is just incredible that I can find this many Pokemon in... Oh my god, what is that? Ladies and gentlemen, what is that? What is that right there? What is that? On the top row in the middle, what is that? That is bloody crazy. I don't know what that is. It looks like some sort of fish Pokemon, I think. Yeah, there's 2 of them. There's one down the bottom, see? And there's one up the top. Okay, that Pokemon's getting further away from us. But that Meowth is really close. I think I'm going to try and catch that. The Meowth is getting closer, so... yeah, I'll be able to find that little fella in a blink of an eye. I think I've worked out why Meowth is so close to me when it's near the water. Meowth is a devious little sucker, right? And I'm right next to my local council building, right? Because both Meowth and politicians, especially local ones, are goddamn cheeky. They're so cheeky. They're so smart. They're going to try and get away with everything, aren't they? But we can't let that happen. We must let the revolution rise. Rise from the ashes. So guys, I've been looking for this Charmander. It's eluding me so far, but I'm going to find it. I'm going to find this goddamn Charmander, guys. Oh, okay. It's right here. It's right close to us. It's the top. Oh my god, that is really close. Okay guys, we've got 3 footsteps to find this thing. Let's find it. Man, there's Pokemon galore around here. I need to go into my local town more often. God, that's such a sad reason to go anywhere. Oh my god. Such a weird world we live in, right? So that odd fish Pokemon is around here somewhere. It's getting very close. It's down to 2 steps now. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm not sure if my lighting's that good. Oh, okay. Pokemon is in view. Oh, it's just a Rat-a-tat. Look at that. That is just a really crap Pokemon. While I'm here, I'm gonna collect some stuff at the Pokemart. Sorry. Oh, that's good. Look what I got. Got a sweet potion of healing, revive, Pokeball, and another Pokeball. That'll be very useful to have. Thank you, Pokemart. Oh, I am so close to that fish Pokemon. I am like right on top of it, guys. 1 footstep away, people. 1 footstep to finding out what it is. I can't wait. Cannot wait. I am right on top of that fish. I'm right on top of that fish, guys. What is that? It's a Oh. Really? It's a goddamn Magikarp, isn't it? It had to be a Magikarp of something that could be so awe-inspiringly interesting. I find a goddamn Magikarp. Well, I might as well capture it. It'd be ironic if this was the hardest fish to catch in the whole game. There we go, captured it, everyone. Let's see if it holds. It's holding. It's holding. Yeah. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that right there. I just got myself a Magikarp. Forever searching, thou art shall be for the Charmander of legend. Well, my fine felonious audience, I've had an absolutely brilliant day of hunting. Well, not really a day. I spent about an hour and a half in the afternoon trying to capture some Pokemon. But yeah, it's been really fun. And I'm hoping to make this a regular thing on my channel, maybe my first ever series of shows even. And so I'm going to go home and enjoy the spoils with a nice pie and a good glass of sherry, because I know that that's the stereotypical thing that British people love. Cold pies, warm sherry, or is it warm beer? One or the other. Leave a like down in the comments if you want that to happen. Comment and subscribe and all that sort of jazz. And as always, this is the Good Chap Gamer, capturing Pokemon like a goddamn Pokemon trainer, but in real life. Tally ho, my chums.